Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As part of one of my last trips up to my local game store, I decided to pick up Tiny Epic Crimes. It looked really interesting to me, so we're going to crack it open and see what's all in the box. It's a crime-fighting noir game by Scott Elms from Gamelin Games. Let's take a look at the back first. In the city of Echo Ridge, film producer Donnie Moretti, the mayor's son, was murdered in his penthouse last night. The mayor wants this case closed before the press sink their teeth into it. You have 48 hours till the lid on this thing blows clean off, and then it's all-out gang war. In Tiny Epic Crimes, players are officers of the law, working to crack a murder case and thwart the mobster activity in the city. The game is won if the murderer is correctly identified when time runs out. What defines a Tiny Epic game? Medium entry, high strategy, low downtime, short playtime, high replayability, and a small box. As we can see, 1 to 4 players takes 30 to 60 minutes and ages 14 plus. I won't go through all the components. We'll see that as we crack this game open. So let's go ahead and do exactly that, and we'll see what's all in here. Of course, we need to start by taking the shrink wrap off. There we are. We got the shrink wrap off. So now let's crack the box proper open and see what all is in here. We've got the officer's code, which will crack into that. And a mess of components, which is going to need to get sorted. Tiny bag, I'm not sure what that's for. Looks like all the meeples and such. Got various envelopes. Looks like we've got a getaway, a weapon, forensics, rank, gang, and the murderer. So presumably one of those cards is going to go in there as we're setting up. Then we've got the cards, which this might be the first game that I can't sleeve. Otherwise, I don't think the cards will fit in there if I sleeve it. So this might be a game that has to go unsleeved. Bullet dice. The last time I saw these was with Warfighter, and I hated them with Warfighter. So I'm probably going to end up swapping them out for regular dice. That looks like our decoder. And then we've got all of our, looks like player mats here. So I'll actually crack this open. I'm not going to crack the cards until I'm ready to start playing this game, but I will crack this open. And we'll take a look at all of these. It looks like there's going to be various difficulties. So standard. So probably for cooperative. Okay, these might be player mats for the competitive games potentially. There's cooperative 2 to 4 player. Probably purple. And cooperative 2 to 3 player. Looks like cooperative 2 to 4 player with patrol cops. Probably a standard game mat. Cooperative. Are these different difficulties? That might make more sense when we actually see what's in the manual. Probably for... I wonder if these go together for player counts. That might make sense. So maybe if we zoom this out just a touch... You might need the extra mat for the 4-player count. And then it looks like it flips over as well. I don't know if it's a day or it's probably not a day or a night track. Not sure what it is here. It'll probably make more sense when we crack the manual open. And we've got the suspects. A quick reference for actions from the looks of it. And I think we just have, yep, we just have 4 of those. So we've got a quick reference for each player. Anyway, we can put those in the box. That's the top of the lid. That can hit the bin. And then we'll crack the manual open real quick so we can see what this looks like. So we'll adjust the camera down. Zoom in. And we'll crack the manual open. Thankfully, it's a pretty small manual. And it's not wanting to stay flat for me here. Okay. Okay, standard is the competitive game mode. So standard, competitive, cooperative. Okay. We've got all the setup. Okay. Gameplay overview and the suspect alibis. Okay, so there must be badge levels. Okay. All right. Okay, looks like that is sensitive to time of day, which I kind of thought. Okay. All right. More rules on the cooperative game. And a quick reference sheet. Okay, so that's everything in the box for Tiny Epic Crimes. We'll go ahead and put everything back in. I might have to leave this kind of a jumbled mess because if I try to organize it, I'm probably not going to be able to fit everything back in the box. Which is unfortunate, but I don't think there's any help for that. See if I can get that back in there. Okay. All right, cool. That is everything in the box for Tiny Epic Crimes. As this video is going up, I'm going to be working on setting up tomorrow's video of Astro Knights. We are going to stick to that. Then on Thursday, we're going to have Game 3 in the 1991 playoffs, the 1991 World Series in Payoff Pitch Baseball, as the series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Oakland Athletics will shift to Oakland. I forget who this... Actually, I've got the lineups right here. Or do I? No, these are extras from Game 2. Let me see if I have the lineups in... No, I think the lineups are actually in the... are actually out at the Mystical Munchies table, so I'm not going to go get them right now. But speaking of Mystical Munchies, Saturday that will continue out of the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Blackspire Outpost Cookbook with the side, roasted Kajaka root. And then Sunday, we're playing Star Wars Outer Rim. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone.